That is crazy.
Thank Ray. Do you know what, yeah? Episode 8, Ray jumping over Kylo Ren's interceptor, chopping off a wing. Filoni's got to take it further than that. No.
That's it. That felt like 10 minutes.
They used all the budget on Ahsoka chopping that plane in half. So we had to cut the runtime down. But look, all of this, so basically, like, and this is not even spoilers for the game, it's very general stuff in the game. In the game, it goes, like, they tell you a story of something that happened back in the day. Like, back in the day, with the formation of, like, a war and something like this is used to get something. Do you get what I'm saying? And it's like, I can see how they've gone from Rebels, the World Between Worlds, and setting up here to like, set it up there for them not to use back in the day when we start getting these new really old Star Wars movies, the Old Republic or that timeline. And then they're trying to give it to us now so we understand it. Do you get what I'm saying? On live action, that's what I think's happening. With this whole star map thing and all of that, bro. So, it's that mythology part of it, I think, is really interesting. Yeah. But the whole abuse of the characters, that's just what I'm gonna call it. The abuse of the characters to me, bruv, it's so bad, man. Because this whole episode, it just made me think of the new trilogy, episode 7. Because I'm thinking of Finn, yeah. I'm like, okay, so we're training a brand new Jedi, yeah. And the reason I'm bringing up Finn is because Finn is not a Jedi, apparently. Yeah, no Force abilities. Apparently, I don't know. That's up for debate, whatever. Okay. Me personally, I think Finn is Force sensitive. I personally think he is. So I'm like, oh, he jumped into, and he used to clean toilets for the Empire, Stormtrooper. Yeah, he jumps into a TIE fighter. He gets a couple wins straight away. Boom, boom, boom. She jumps in, full on Mandalorian history, presets or whatever. You've been firing guns. Do you not think she should clap up a few more man than he does?
Yeah, but their deliveries, their whole thing is, since Sabine stopped training with Ahsoka, a whole, she's off. That's the light. Everything. Everything is off.
The lightsaber stuff, I'm cool. I'm gonna give you, bro. And then I took 2 years off Mandalorian, yeah. Even though I've Mandalorian my whole life, blood my whole life. Even when I left Mandalore, I went to go fight with the rebels because war's in her blood. Okay, the trauma of losing Ezra has taken her 2 years off. Bro, she can't hit nothing.
You don't reset to 0.
Bro, I really feel like they've just like, okay, look, they want Sabine to get to a new final place, yeah. Whether this is her being a Jedi, her having some sort of I don't know what the machine said, an unconventional Jedi ways, whatever. Like they're trying to push weird other side Jedi stuff again, whatever. I understand that, but you ain't got to reset it to 0, man. Because like I feel like it's disrespectful to the people, bro. We've been with this chick for like 5 seasons or something, bro. And even though there's people like you, or even people who have less information about Star Wars than you, who don't have 2 boys who watch it and talk to them about it, so you know general knowledge. She can still come in and be like, yo, you're a Mandalorian. Yes. You've got 4 other shows that explain what Mandalorians are. I don't have, my case is rested right there. You've built your whole, or the base, the foundation for this Disney Plus Star Wars universe is the Mandalorian. So there's no way we're going to have an ex-Mandalorian character that we're going to bring in, say they've had 2 years off, and then we just have to pretend like Mandalorians didn't ever exist. Bro, she's going to war. Beskar. Even if you're not wearing it, even if Ahsoka's like, that's too, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't train with the helmet on. And she's like, okay, she takes it off, bro. But we've already seen Kanan train her with the helmet on, with the armor on. So why it's too far to reset to 0, bro. Like, it doesn't even make sense for your own thing.
It just feels like they're trying to reset everything with her. Like, and it just causes mad confusion. Because what's the point?
It's not, it's inconsistent.
The delivery there, for me, and consistency as well, it's not up to par. So I'm just mad lost, bro. And I'm starting to wonder if these lot have come to a point in Star Wars where they're like, we're moving on, whether you're moving on towards to, and we're just bringing brand new stuff to the Star Wars world. Because I'm lost. I'm lost here. I am lost. What the things they're doing? Like the conversation with the droid about where Sabine can be as a different Jedi from the traditional, and not being a Mandalorian. I don't know anything about that. This is new territory for me. So
what's wrong with that though?
Nothing's wrong with that. I don't think anything's wrong with that. I don't think anything's wrong with her. Like,
for me, it's the droids. It's the other two characters doing it rather than the droid saying it. Because obviously, Ahsoka constantly says stuff for the Jedi, but says that she's not a Jedi.
Yep.
That's the confusing bit. And it's the same thing with Sabine, where she is a Mandalorian, has the armor or whatever, only chooses to wear it after her fighting, but chooses the lightsaber, and then now wants to train as, they say, a Jedi, but then not be a Mandalorian. So when the robot's now saying, oh, you are this, and you're that, so why are you then trying to, or why not be an unconventional one and be in between? It's the other two characters not confirming yes, yeah or no.
And yes. But and what they should have done is half of that narrative that they've given to the robot should be coming from Sabine herself. Sabine should be like, I'm not doing nothing without my armor on. That should be her issue in terms of, like, they're trying to make her issue that she hasn't trained in time. My issue would be, or if I was doing it, I would say her issue is that her holding on to being Mandalorian is slowing down her ability to train as a Jedi. Back to what we had with Grogu and Luke, when Luke was like, yo, you got to pick the lightsaber, you got to pick the armor. Sabine picks the armor, she rolls with the armor, and she learns her Jedi ways. And instead of having it be the basic thing where it's like, oh, once she becomes the great Jedi, she then takes off the armor, she's like, no, this is who I am. How are you going to have a line in the show talk about, I need Sabine to be who she is, but you're just stripping her of everything that we've known her to be? Crazy. Even for your story arc, even if at the end she's like, okay, now I'm a Jedi, I can put my armor back on, I understand how it all comes together. That is dead, bro, for the character development that you've already given us for the character 5 seasons ago. And for anyone who ain't watched that, I'm not saying they have to watch that. Every day you watch something where someone starts at a point, and her point should be, she is a Mandalorian. Boom.
Yeah,
and we're moving forward from there.
That's what I would find quite confusing, because if someone wants to do like research or go back or watch a catch up or something, like I only know a little bit of Sabine, so the fact that they even shown this to me, that's what I was going to say. For me, it's weird seeing Reset 01.
Exactly.
And even like they're trying to put stipulations of, oh, there's no presets, oh, she's doing this and that. Even for me, I'm like,
you're resetting the whole character.
Yeah,
that's what they're doing.
That's major confusion. Was like, why? Like it's very obvious as well that they keep saying, oh, I can't feel the Force,
right?
But then, oh, you can train in it. This that is very obvious that they're trying to make her 0 and then 100 by the end as well. Where it's like,
instead of building on what she already has. Like, even with the Beskar, it's like, okay, I'm trying to do this Jedi thing, but with the Beskar, I'm struggling. So bit by bit, I'll be stripping and even moving the Beskar in certain parts of her body to accommodate what she's trying to do.
See, and that's the thing, bro. That's where I would say that's the basic thing to do. Start with the Beskar, something that, or we're saying start with the Beskar. They said take the Beskar away.
Right.
You don't move the Beskar. No. You're you. Boom. Now, okay. because you're using Beskar, this fighting stance is not a fighting stance you're going to use. Boom. So now we fight differently. She now has a complete different everything. I'm not rejigging for you. That is what the droid's talking about, and that's what Sam's talking about. Instead of, they should be showing us that instead of like just stripping her of things to try and make her into something else. No, like you evolve it from where it's at, and that's how she can get sick. But that can also be something that they can use to hold her back as well. Because in the fight with the first apprentice, the apprentice could say, "You ain't keeping up with me in that armor." Boom, 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 boom in her chest. And then talk to her about next time. And let that apprentice, and then that gives us even a deeper knowledge into the apprentice. Like, yo, this chick's a bit of a savage. Like, she could have killed her, but she wants the beef with you later. Like, and now you're building up a nemesis arc here between these two, bro. Like, there's so much other stuff. Like, this is crazy to me, fam. Like, because it's like, you see, when we was watching Rebels, we was like, oh man, it's great that Filoni's got a playground to do anything, and they're not coming in to check on man. Yeah? But this also creates monsters, bro. And this is the monster we've now created, bro. Why is Ahsoka on the side of a plane doing flips, cutting ships in half?
For me, that wasn't a problem, because like,
no, bro.
No, I'm being serious, because the episode for me, it was decent. The episode was alright.
There's nothing wrong.
And then we see stuff like that. Man must have saw something in visions like, I could do that live action.
Sam, and this is where this is my issue.
And do the flips outside. Alright, cool.
Stuff
but
like that.
The only issue for me
breaks Star Wars. It breaks Star Wars. This is how we get to Dan Toretto driving down floods with Nos going up his arms, bro. Bro.
Wasn't my what do we call it? What's her face? Luke's sister. Luke's sister going through space.
See, and this is the
that's what I'm saying. So they set the president, bro.
No, bro. I'm not saying that they don't. The president hasn't been set for them to do, like, they can do anything. They can do anything. The reason why I would not do anything, and why I joked about Ahsoka pulling down the starship, is because once you start doing that, you quickly get to the point of no return. Bruv, all of the things Anakin's done's already been done.
Yeah.
So if they start, like, this guy here having his own hallway scene, all you're doing is diminishing Vader's hallway scene. This is what, bruv, we are slowly gonna diminish all of the older Star Wars that built the thing. The same thing, bro. It's the same thing that happens with Thanos after Thanos gets defeated, bro. Now, the only way you can use him is to really show that someone else is strong as well. This is why I brought up Rey. So in episode 8, Kylo Ren's flying a ship, she jumps over, he cuts in half. The exact similar move. But this has happened, what?
In space.
60 years before Rey. So it's like, but why are we doing this, bro? But like, it was unnecessary.
Yeah, it was unnecessary.
The ships are still chasing, bro. It's long. Like, I don't need that kind of spectacle in the thing, like, bro. That just says to me that you man really ain't got the substance that we need, and this is why all this other nonsense is going on, bro.
The reason why for me,
finesse me with storytelling and the mythology instead of. Listen, look. I know they was excited as well.
Of course.
Put on the suit, go outside, jump over. It's too much.
But this is, for me right now, this is her MO. Like, I've said it from the last 2 episodes, and now it continues into episode 3. She is unchallenged.
She's got to get clapped.
Well, she won't.
She's got to get clapped.
Like I said, every single challenge that she's going to face, she's going to think of something, boom, it's first going to be... I can't even remember the reason why she even lost her blades or whatever, but anything she's going to go into, full mind, she's doing it. That's why when she went into space and did the whole, like, dodging the beams and flipping, I'm like, that's Ahsoka at this point.
I hear you. And
so I'm like,
I'm hoping that Filoni takes it so far that he knows that she's got to have a tragic ending to edge her in Star Wars history forever,
right?
And that she's got to go out somewhere.
Definitely ain't happening.
Bruv, she might not get taken. It might be a sacrifice because he's done it before. Remember when she fought Vader in the thing, and we all thought she was dead,
right?
But then it's like, oh no, we saw her walking. I hope he does something like that with her again, bro. Because he'll never end his characters. Look what he did with Ezra and Thrawn. He said, no, I'm putting them away in time and space. So when they come out, they can be young. I can do whatever I want with them. Right? You see how like it's. I don't want to start bringing up the other guy, bro. From 4, bro. The director of 4. I don't want to bring his name in. But we're getting close to those levels, bro.
The reason why I feel like that's kind of sick as well is because it's almost like creating a rogue gallery and never killing your villains. and your heroes. So
Bro.
put them in a perpetual circle like that.
It makes it dead, bro. It makes it dead when you know the resolution. Like, what's the resolution gonna be, bro?
There isn't one.
That's
because
dead,
they're
bro.
Stuck. They don't know where to take
Star
Wars.
They're clearly they're taking it somewhere. They're taking it somewhere. Because the Siths are different. The Siths, they've got their own little new faction here, and they've got and Ahsoka's making a whole group of non-Jedis. And if you've not knew the story of the video game, there's more stuff going on. This is all happening in the same timeline. Yeah, Cal Kestis is out here right now. Right now, he's active. Yeah, so bear in mind, all of this has to stop at a point that we already know.
Yeah.
So we are definitely going somewhere. Let me put it like, we are definitely going somewhere. 100%.
Okay.
And we know where after happens. So trust me.
All right.
If you're Filoni, think about this year. You know where your thing has to end.
Right.
And you're trying to put yourself on Listen,
the highest.
Filoni, when it ends, Filoni wants someone to be like, Lucas started it, but Filoni, he's got to blam his characters. That's why Kanan got blamed at the end of Rebels. He won't blam everyone, but he knows some man have to. Bro, listen, Filoni, bro, listen, I really hope you're watching this, because I love this guy, bro, because I know he understands how it has to go. But he just gets drunk on loving. I don't want to say his characters, but he falls in love with characters, and it's like you can't then bring it. You can't bring them back, man. You can't bring them back, and it's like to know that this ends. He's got a bruv. This is all got to go end crazy. It's all got to kind of end kind of Rogue One-ish for me,
right? With
one or two survivors, bro. And I still think that even in what he's doing, he'll still get there. But I just don't know who it's gonna be. And that's why I think showing Jason.
I'm
not cooler than that. Seeing Jason Jarrus, yeah, I'm like, you know, when in shows when you bring in someone new, you're only trading someone else out.
Right.
So who we trading out?
So for you personally, will be Ahsoka for Sabine.
Ahsoka's going to train Sabine into taking her own role, yeah?
So, okay, so that's why she's training her. Yeah.
They keep talking about, you ain't got the Force. You're like, you ain't even a Jedi at this point. So, like, it's almost the Anakin effect as well.
Has Jason shown Force abilities?
No, but he's talking about I want to be a Jedi like my dad.
I want to be trained,
yeah, boom. So what? So you're saying, say Ahsoka goes.
Yeah,
so Ahsoka
it's like,
and you replace Ahsoka with
Obi-Wan to Anakin to Ahsoka to Sabine to Jason.
I'm with that, but you're missing off Ezra because Ezra's coming back. So I'm
Ezra's training
Jason, and this is what I believe. I believe that Jason's gonna come in, maybe Hera and Ahsoka go, and now you've got the nuclear family of Mandalorian Jedi mum, Jedi Padawan lost dad, so Ezra, and then you've got the best fighter pilots Hera, and then you've got the child of Kanan, which Filoni would then be like, this one here.
That's the
look, how old will he be?
By the time
he's dead now. How old will he be? He'll be
Anakin's age.
He'll be the right age when it's go time for whatever's coming. What's new Star Wars?
And I would say that's when Anakin was.
Bro, Anakin's Vader right now.
Before Anakin turns Vader.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so look, you see, Jason Jarrus is getting this is prime. It's priming right now. That's what I see. And he's running around with Chopper. Looking like a little Luke. Looking like a Luke and R2.
Yeah.
The rebirth, but with Jedi parents. How does Filoni beat thingy?
The Skywalkers.
Yeah, how does Filoni beat the Lucases? Yeah, he gives us a Jedi with Jedi parents and Mandalorian parents and a fighter pilot mum.
Right.
And their substitute parents are Do you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, bro, listen. If he's watching this, he's gonna be like, how does this guy know all the next 4 seasons of bruv? You ain't slick.
Yeah. I just want to see where they're taking this new gen of Star Wars because, like I said at the beginning, it seems like they're just trying to go somewhere with this, but then I'm just lost with what's going on. So it's mad.
We went from having 1 or 2 Jedis in this time period
Right.
to there are bags of them out.
Yeah.
So now they're back. Jedi back.
Bags. There was never
They never
gone.
left,
They
yeah.
never was. They was
I mean, they
never
were
gone.
scattered.
Yeah,
we knew that.
they dispersed. That's it. These men are out here in full force.
So then what? So then Ezra's the one's gonna.
I mean, we've got to find Ezra, and Ezra's gonna be stuck in a time vortex with my man.
Yeah, and.
Oh, you're saying who's gonna? Ezra's not. Listen, from the. I don't know if Ezra's leading the new Jedi Order really, because there's the.
Because
Grogu.
no, see the reason.
Grogu can lead it forever,
Mhm.
but he wouldn't be leading it to begin with.
See, the reason why I lean a lot on Ezra based on everything that we got in terms of like Jedi lore on Rebels, like all the temples and stuff that Grogu even touched. He don't even, I don't even think he knows stuff like that. Do you know what I'm saying? The temples, all this stuff. Ezra going into this space, all of these things. So to me, Ezra holds a lot more knowledge and experience when it comes with Force and stuff like that. Ezra, what's the big monster? The
Bendu.
Bendu, like stuff like that. Like so, to me, I'm gonna lean more towards Ezra being that guy, that fountain of knowledge, where everybody can come, and then after that, it'll be with the Force. It'll be a Ghost Force with them, man.
I would just say that Cal Kestis is ahead of him on the line.
Okay, I see. Okay.
Get me in
You
terms
think
of
it'll come to
age,
live action, then?
huh?
You really think it'll come to live action?
200%, bro. If they don't get that Cal Monahan Joker in the thing, they've gone crazy. They've actually gone nuts, bro. And even if they don't want to bring him in, bro, I don't. Firstly, he's an actor, and he was an actor first. So if they don't want to bring him in, they're nuts. But he should definitely be here, bro. And we should be with him. Like if you wanted to half like. You see how with like, you know, Ray and Daisy Ridley and them lot, like they're trying to like, not trying to get them out, but we don't know what's happening with them. The real new era should be with this guy and whoever we're bringing in. But that, it's hard to say, like for me, he's doing the best of all of this stuff. But we're here, innit? That's, it's mad, bro. It's mad. It's actually.
On that note, ladies and gentlemen, keep them comments coming. I'm Raven your DO.
Mr. Blitztech.
LAJ, Lost in Space.
Until next week. Peace.